I told you about the Commanders. We got word just a little bit ago that Sam Howell is going to start for them this weekend. And Wolchuk, have you ever seen Sam Howell play from North Carolina?
Yeah, I think he throws a really good deep ball. I actually liked him quite a bit.
Yeah.
Coming out of it, like I thought he was one of the more underrated quarterbacks in that class.
Yeah, there was time that they talked about him as being a first-round pick, and the Commanders got him in the 5th round. And if you watch North Carolina football that year, there are a lot of things that weren't his fault. That was a team that was around 500 when they were playing, and he was one of these guys that I felt like probably took a bad rap for what was going on. And I just went back and I was just kind of go through my scouting reports. If you've ever seen Sam Howell play again, North Carolina, this guy's one of the toughest quarterbacks that I saw in that draft. And this was the draft from last year. This guy was highly touted. He was highly rated to start the season. Like I said, some teams had some bad losses during the season, and people were blaming him for those losses. But you got to love the way this guy competes. And I know when I watched preseason tape of the Commanders, I was thinking like that they were going to start this guy. But they have Carson Wentz. So now you're like going, well, okay, it's Carson Wentz, but this guy can legitimately play. I mean, this guy's super tough. He's super competitive. He never gives up on a play. We talk about that with Dak Prescott sometimes. You know, he throws his body around. He bounces off tacklers. I mean, there's like this spirit about him, the way he plays. Again, it's kind of like what we talk about with Dak. There's this never die spirit with this guy. And I just think this guy he's accurate. He'll put the ball right on the money. Dallas is going to have their hands full. And I know it's a rookie quarterback, and I know it's but the Commanders have skill receivers. They have Logan Thomas. They have a tight end. You know, they're a little bit suspect at the tackle spot, and they're at the left tackle, and they're a little bit suspect at the right guard spot. But I have a feeling that if Dallas is not careful, this guy can make some plays. And
might be looking at a gamer here.
Well, more than a gamer. This guy's legitimate. And the Commanders, they might, here are the last week of the season, you know, and I kind of feel like if they would have played this guy earlier, they might be in the playoffs. I mean, I know it's a rookie quarterback and all that, but I was super, super high. I mean, because this guy can throw it. I mean, he throws it in tight spots. He can throw all the routes. They've got guys that are hard to cover. I mean, yeah, they could walk Diggs out there on McLaurin. McLaurin always hasn't played well against the Cowboys. But, okay, Diggs takes him away. Now you're dealing with Dotson and some others out there. You don't cover. You make Sam Howell look pretty good in this football.
Dotson's having a hell of a rookie year.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna sit there. I don't think this, to me, I don't look at this as like, oh, they're throwing a rookie in there. It's going to be super confusing for him. And Dan Quinn's you don't get pass rush and you don't cover on the outside like you're supposed to. This guy can make things a little bit.
I mean, if Jeff Driscoll and Davis Mills and, you know, players like this.
Josh Dobbs.
Gardner Minshew, you can't rest easy. This Cowboys passing defense could still get lit up.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, though, they're in a little bit of that. Dallas is trying to, I guarantee you they're having to go back and look at preseason tape on this guy and trying to and they've obviously, Dallas, I was over at the Star today, Dallas was going to take this guy in the 4th round. They were talking about him like as a guy that they really, really like.
Yeah.
And it was like, really? I was like, because, I kind of thought him a little bit higher of him then. He goes, oh, no. The guys I was talking with was like, no, we really like this guy. Because the word was coming down that he was going to play. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, maybe, but they're.
Why would it take so long then if they're looking at Heineke and Wentz?
Quarterback, it's because coaches are in situations where they're thinking like, oh, we can do this with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is done. Carson Wentz should not play another snap. Carson Wentz lost the game for them last weekend against the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
He's
bad.
It's turnover. Carson Wentz stands there now and just throws the ball to a spot and hopes it works out. I mean, he's not looking to really make plays. He's just throwing the ball to a spot and hope that his guys can make a play.
Yeah.
Underthrow balls that get intercepted. I mean, he's throwing into coverage. No business throwing some of the passes he did. And shame on Ron Rivera for doing that. You know? Shame
That's
on,
a fireable offense.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And he's trying to get fired.
If you're a Commanders fan, you should hope the team gets sold like now, and they could clean all that out. You know, they could just say, listen, no, we don't need the – now, this is, I think, to me, this is a team, and I know everybody's like, oh, you always talk about the Commanders. This is a team, though, that they are a quarterback away. I think they're a quarterback away.
I'm with you.
When you look at them offensively and defensively, when you talk about Sweat, Payne, Jonathan Allen's a little dinged up right now.
They should be a playoff team this year.
They got Chase Young. They played the whole season without Chase Young, really, is what they've done. But, yeah, they're a little bit nicked up. But
It sounds like you think they got their quarterback.
I like this guy a lot.
Sounds like the H in Howell stands for Hall of Fame.
I do. I like this guy a lot. And like I said, to me, I don't know why they didn't play him earlier. But again, these coaches, let's go with Carson Wentz. He plays like a bag of ass every week.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's out, and then they put in Heineke. Well, Heineke was doing fine until he turned over the ball. He became Carson Wentz. Don't be surprised Sam Howell didn't light you up this weekend.
Gosh, dang it.
That's rough. Yeah, you know, we need
I don't want to shoot the messenger here, but Broaddus is about to piss me off.
We need some momentum to start flowing. We do.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe this isn't the week to do it. You know, the Cowboys are probably going to struggle to run the ball against them. So maybe this could be a little bit less of a sure thing than we'd hope. Thank you, Brian. Krusty's
You think he'll play for Major Tuddy, by the way? It'll give them some motivation.
I think
he's got Major Tuddy in this joint, too.
They should call him Commander Tuddy. Commander Tuddy would sound better than
that would have been better.
Hey,
Tuddy.
Lucius, you know this. Does Commander Tuddy look like the guy, the mascot for Piggly Wiggly, the old supermarket? Piggly Wiggly, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Looks like Beatbox and Rocksteady's little cousin.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Snooty Pig.